In a quaint village, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, Crow and Bird lived harmoniously among the village people. Crow was known for his sharp wit and keen eyesight, while Bird possessed a beautiful voice that could soothe even the most troubled souls. One sunny morning, a crisis struck the village. A massive storm was brewing on the horizon. Threatening to flood the village and destroy their homes. Crow and Bird noticed the villagers panicking and decided to take action. They gathered the village council to discuss a plan. Crow suggested building sandbag barriers along the riverbank to prevent flooding. Bird proposed singing calming melodies to ease the villagers' anxiety and motivate them to work together. The villagers agreed to Crow and Bird's plan, and they all began filling sandbags. Crow and Bird tirelessly flew back and forth, helping the villagers transport sandbags to the riverbank. As the storm clouds loomed closer, Bird's enchanting songs lifted the spirits of the villagers. Night fell, and the storm arrived with torrential rain and thunder. The villagers continued their efforts despite the adverse conditions. Crow's sharp eyesight spotted a weak point in the sandbag barrier, and he alerted the villagers just in time to reinforce it. The storm raged. Efforts of Crow and Bird, along with the villagers, the village remained safe from flooding. The next day, the sun broke through the clouds, revealing a calm and grateful village. Crow and Bird received a heartfelt thank you from the villagers for their heroic efforts. The villagers celebrated their victory with a feast, where bird songs filled the air with joy. Over time, Crow and Bird became revered figures in the village, known for their wisdom and kindness. One day, a young villager approached Crow and Bird, seeking their advice on resolving a dispute with a neighbor. Crow and Bird listened attentively and provided wise counsel, helping the young villager find a peaceful solution. Word of Crow and Bird's wisdom spread, and more villagers sought their guidance for various problems. As the years passed, Crow and Bird grew older, but their bond with the village and its people only deepened. A severe drought struck the village, causing crops to wither and water sources to run dry. Once again, Crow and Bird stepped forward, this time to help the village find a new source of water. Crow scoured the land from above, searching for signs of water. Bird sang soothing melodies to keep the villagers' spirits high. After days of searching, Crow spotted a hidden spring deep in the forest. The villagers, guided by Crow's directions, dug a well near the spring, and soon fresh water flowed once more. As Crow and Bird aged further, they continued to assist the village in various ways, from teaching children to reading weather patterns. One winter, a harsh blizzard isolated the village, cutting off their supplies. Crow and Bird took flight and ventured to neighboring villages, seeking aid for their own. They returned with food, blankets, and medicine, ensuring the village survived the winter. One summer evening, Crow and Bird watched from their favorite tree as the village thrived. They knew that their purpose was fulfilled, and they had brought lasting happiness and unity to the village. Crow and Bird spread their wings and took flight together, disappearing into the sunset. The villagers continued to tell stories of Crow and Bird, passing down their legacy for generations to come. The village remained a place where neighbors cared for each other, just as Crow and Bird had cared for them.